Hey, what's the idea? What do you want? I'm the manager of this place, and it's a very respectable...
Well, you're just the man I'm looking for, Lieutenant Weston, Police Department. I'm looking for Miss Kelly. Is this her apartment?
Marianne?
Yes, Marianne.
I told you now, Lieutenant, this is a respectable place. You've no business here, and I'll not allow you bothering my tenants. Besides, have you got a warrant?
They don't need a warrant, Mr. Scully. I sent for them.
You're standing on my vine.
Miss. $950. Not bad. Oh, wait till you see your client, Herb. Attractive, innocent-looking woman, a little bitter, uncooperative, but the face of innocence.
I haven't decided to take the case yet, John. I want to talk with it first.
Well, it looks to me like you've already been retained. Now, you can't very well accept this money without earning it. It wouldn't be honest. Besides, I feel like a good argument. You know, it's an interesting case. A liquor store is robbed. Now, the owner, Max Winston, tries to play hero and gets pumped full of lead. Half an hour later, a man identified as Marty Rusk is found in Miss Marianne Kelly's apartment, dead from a bullet that ballistics believes came from Winston's gun.
I read about it in the paper. I also read the money hadn't been recovered yet. But that doesn't mean Marianne Kelly is involved in the crime.
Oh, I agree, Herb. I'm not even sure who killed the liquor store owner. The bullet didn't come from Rusk's gun.
You just lost me.
Oh, it's very simple. According to ballistics, a bullet fired from Rusk's gun didn't match the one that killed the liquor store owner. Oh, of course, the murder weapon could have been lost.
By Miss Kelly.
Oh, did I say that?
You didn't have to. I'm familiar with your approach.
Oh, good. Then I won't have to explain when I say I have a hunch that Marty Rusk didn't seek refuge in Miss Marianne Kelly's apartment by accident.
You just did explain. Now, may I have the pass?
Of course, sir. But the cell's empty.
What?
Billed her out this morning at 7, but I'm having her watched. Money, 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 money. I wonder where it's coming from. I forgot to tell you, there are some peculiar things about this case, and there they are. This is her apartment, Herb.
Lieutenant, you're not going to make any more trouble now, are you?
I think you have things twisted, Mr. Scully. The police do not make trouble. They try to avert it.
You're not going to take Marianne away again. I just got the vine potted.
Well, it's certainly a healthy-looking plant.
It was. It used to hang down from Marianne's window. I guess the gunman knocked it out. It was the only green thing for miles. I used to count the leaves. And then he stepped on it.
Well, I'm sure it'll grow again.
Come on, Herb.
She's not home. She's down at the wharf sketching.
Oh? Thanks.
Marianne, from the moment she touched it, the leaves started growing bigger and greener. Did you ever know anyone who touched things and made them grow?
Come on, Herb.
Like the whole world were a garden.
Hey, you're pretty quick on the draw, Sonny. How are you at shooting fish?
What's the idea?
Oh, now don't get your dander up. I was just posing.
What do you mean, posing?
He means he was merely putting on a colorful performance for the tourists, trying to attract some business so I won't starve to death.
Well, the next time you do some posing, you pose with that pointing out to sea. Or figure out another come on.
A policeman shouldn't get emotional. You can't think straight when you're excited. Are you the fella that arrested Marianne?
I'm the fella.
Well, that was stupid. She couldn't possibly have been mixed up in that robbery. I saw her on the pier at the time. Now, what do you think of that?
It's an alibi, but I'd be more inclined to believe it if you'd remembered it before now.
You know what else I think?
I think you're worried about that empty cell.
That's right. I'm screening new applicants.
Well, you're way off course, matey. You'd better feel the wind again. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going back to my boat and pump out the bilge.
The captain's perfectly harmless, Lieutenant. When he's not working with the charter service, he's helping other people. But that's not the right thing to say, is it? Because that's one of the requirements. Be harmless, be kind, be innocent.
I'm not here to exchange quips, Miss Kelly. Your benefactor has made another generous contribution. A lawyer, Mr. Maris. Miss Kelly.
Miss Kelly?
You two can work out the details.
John, where are you going?
Going down to the dock to feel the wind and to find out just how much the captain wants to help Miss Kelly. Well, Herb?
Well, John, you're just in time for a summation. You won't have a chance without the murder weapon, and beside that, Miss Kelly is innocent.
Hooked, huh? Come here a minute. Well, Herb, I'm about to break Miss Marianne Kelly's alibi.
But the captain said he saw her.
He probably did, but it wasn't on the pier. My stroll down to the docks proved profitable. You see, the captain told the charter service that he wouldn't be available yesterday. He was going to spend the whole day repairing his boat. It seemed he backed onto some rocks. Now, the question in my mind is, was he lying to protect himself?
I might have known I'd be the next candidate.
Well, you're the best one so far. You're in the right place at the right time with a canvas sack.
That was my sea bag, and it was empty. I was getting my propellers fixed.
That's right. There were no propellers in it. But what I want to know is what you did with the money.
If you don't quit that fool talk, I'm gonna hang one on you.
Your what?
You heard me.
Captain Sharp.
I don't want no lip out of you, neither.
Nobody's giving you lip, Captain. These are facts. You have a gun collection, you're an excellent shot, you lied about seeing Miss Kelly, you were seen in front of Scully's Haven.
Not to mention that you can't explain why, after taking the day off to make arrangements to have your boat fixed, you return the next morning to cancel the order.
I can explain, all right, but I won't. Now, you two get out of here before I take my rifle to you.
All right. That does it.
You put a dirty heel mark on that boat of mine, and I'll have you for trespassing.
I wouldn't think of putting a finger on that boat, Captain, without a search warrant. Come on. Weston.
John, I just got a call from Marianne Kelly. She asked me to come down and see her and then hung up abruptly.
And?
Well, it sounded urgent. I think it might be a good idea if you came along. It might have something to do with the captain.
I'd be more inclined to blame it on her disposition. But I'll tell you what I'll do, Herb. I have a search warrant now. I'm going down to the captain's boat and have a look at it before it gets too dark to see anything. So you go on ahead and I'll meet you there.
All right, John.
Herb? The jig is up, Captain. The man wants his money.
And no tricks.
I wouldn't advise playing the hero, Captain. The man means business. Thanks. Well, I have no choice. I'll get it.
Hold it. You're not going into that cabin alone?
Oh, I'm not going into the cabin. It's right here in the bottom of my sea bag. I could have sworn it was in it. All right, turn around. Turn around. Get your hands behind your back. All right, let's go.
Mr. Scully found the money.
Yeah, it was in the laundry chute. I found it under some towels when I went to pick up the week's wash. You know, I think that fella dropped it down before he went to Mary Ann's apartment.
Well, how'd you get out of the closet?
Well, you see, Mr. Scully thought that maybe things weren't quite all right, so he investigated.
Okay, let's go.
Wait a minute. Where's the captain?
You tell her.
Oh, well, you see, the captain canceled his repairs on the boat to help you. I found the bank withdrawal slips to the amount of your bail and Mr. Maris's retainer.
Where is the captain?
It's something we don't talk about, Marianne.
Will you hold still, Lieutenant? How do you expect me to sketch you?
You ruin our portrait, John.